I just kind of wanted to go on here. As you guys know, I am currently being looked into to be sued, not necessarily sued officially yet, for defamation. And this is just my proof that, the content that I make is more of, a warning of the legal systems here, as well as hoping that, it pushes for reform on parental child abduction. So, if you go on to Chungan Sunday and you go down to here, there's an article. They weren't able to, quote everything that I wanted to go into detail about how it's, Korea signed up for Hague, and yet, within Korea itself, they're not able to uphold Hague because, inside Korea itself, there's no legislation to return children who are taken by a parent, and that this is very much a legislation issue, that people keep ignoring and not trying to change. They were only able to quote me on just a very short quote, being that, the space for it got cut out by ads. But I did speak with the writer. There are other parents involved whose children were taken from the US into Korea as well. But before I share too much, just go ahead and, go give it a look if you have time. Share it. But it has to do with, parental child abduction and child abuse in Korea. So I just want to say that this is exactly what I mean when my content is about a bigger issue, because this is not just about my son. This is something that continuously goes on in Korea, with the law system and the way that the government processes things. So there really does need to be a change. And that's pretty much why I have my page. I want there to be a change. I want there, other parents not to have to go through this. So yeah. And another thing is, there is obviously, my content does go along with public interest because I'm not the only parent that this is happening to, and somebody needs to do something about it. So I'm putting this out there too, because I am going to show this to the police at my interview. I think it's like on the next coming month sometime. I'm not going to say what date, but I just kind of wanted, to show them as well that this is a bigger issue than just me, and that I'm not just making my videos out of self-interest or just self-interest for resolving my son's case. So have a good night, everyone. Go check it out. And I just wanted to update that I'm doing fine. My visitation with my son is within the next week. And then on top of that, I do have like the parental interview, I believe, the week after that, to choose kind of what our, opinions on raising a child is and who would be better suited. So have a good night.